Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no see. Happy New Year. It's been a while since we did our last live stream, but nonetheless, we are back with a new episode. Today, we're going to be doing some original music to start off the year, and what better than something uplifting? And this will be a new genre for me. It's more like an acoustical, or is that a word? Acoustic instrumental uplifting track that I'm starting to write for. I don't know if you guys know of a service called Taxi, but I've joined it, and so I'm actually trying to get more into the library music business. I've been writing library albums over the last few years, and I've been doing it more and more lately. And this would be a good supplement to what I do for film composing and film scoring, but it's something that, for one, sharpens my tool set and just forces me to learn new genres, and as well as just getting more opportunities to work with different publishers. So this one here is something that's uplifting. It's going to be more kind of folky sounding, so we'll have some guitars, we'll have some bass, drums, things like that. It'll be more in that setup. We'll do some strings as well. So here's just kind of a thought I had, and I'll play it for you, but this is where we'll be building off of for today, and then we'll see if I can finish this track by today. If not, I'll get it as close as possible. And then I should just mention, next week I won't be streaming. I'll be out of town on vacation, just a short one, but I won't be able to do it on Thursday. So this will be the only episode for this track in trying to finish it. But anyways, this is what we have so far. We have a acoustic guitar. This is a Evolution steel strings. If you're familiar with the orange tree sounds, the developers are actually in Utah too, I think. Fantastic library, a whole line of guitars, very authentic to what we're trying to do for today. So here's what I have so far. I'll put up just a bit. And yeah. Okay. Nothing so exciting, but what's challenging about this genre is to get it to sound interesting throughout, but how also create an arc. This is something that's used for library music. So if you're not familiar with that world, it's basically what TV uses for a lot of their stuff now. So whether it's for commercials or for reality TV shows, this is kind of where most music is being used for. And so a lot of TV editors and media producers and things like that, they'll go to these websites, and there's tons of them out there now. There's thousands, but certain publishers get more work than others, and depending on which TV show is using it, you can get placements anywhere across the world. And so this is kind of my first attempt. I actually wrote another one earlier, but that's not fleshed out either yet. But I thought it would be better to start with something a little more upbeat. This is a bit faster. So anyways, my thought is actually changing up the chord progression. And then as far as working today, I'm going to probably just lay off talking. I've been sick really bad. I had a running fever last week for a few days. So I'm just recovering. So I'm going to probably talk less today and just work. If you guys have anything to say, though, feel free to shout out. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them away. Let's see here. So I'm going to try this approach. I'm going to see if I can use this chord progression. D, E minor, B minor. This is a favorite one of mine. Let's see. I should probably be on this one. You'll notice this is panned to the right just a bit. I'm seeing if I can move that. Or, okay. Let's do this. So I'm gonna disguise this chord a little bit. Let's change that part. Let's maybe okay. What if I did this? I want to sneak in that E. Let's try again. That would be interesting to... Well, let's just move it up. The only problem with this is I have my sustain pedal on, don't I? Okay, so the way this behaves, kind of like, is nice to treat it like a piano, even though it's not. But this way it sustains a little bit. Okay, so that's one idea. I was thinking maybe I make it a E minor 7th chord and just do it that way. So yeah, I'm debating. I'm gonna try that. We'll disguise it as E minor 7th, and then this one here, we go back to this, but we're gonna go to B minor, and then I'm gonna meet this guy. All right, cool. And the only thing here that could be better is just some more dynamics. So I'm not the best guitar player, or else I'd record this myself. But this will kind of give me at least a map, so when I choose to, I could record it later on. Yeah, just a little dynamic there, let it shine a little bit. Okay, and then we'll change this chord to G. And this is kind of our riff. It's a really simple riff. Okay, all right, so we got this little idea now. And it could just start that way. I'm thinking of other possibilities, maybe maybe we add a piano or something just to see if that would help enrich it a bit. Or we can just have it soloed. Either way, it's a good intro. Let's see, I'm just gonna play around with that. something I typically do is I play chords in the beginning with at the start of the beat, but I'm trying to stray away from those little things I tend to do. But maybe I'll do it. Okay, so we'll just do something like this for now. It doesn't mean I'm going to keep it, but at least I have something there. Okay, and oh, look at that. Put the volume up just a bit. Alright, so that's a easy little thing. Let's see. Alright, so let's see if I can try one other idea. Doesn't have to be so big, but maybe a pad too. I have some random pads that I loaded up. This is from Massive X. Massive X. Anyways. Yeah, and these aren't controlled by the CC7, so I have to use this instead, the fader. But probably this one would be the closest thing. Let me just see how this sounds. Okay, and this has a mod wheel. See if this does anything. I don't know if that really does, so it's just a fader. And then when you do that, you have to use this as well. So center around D, but it's quiet. I'm a little hesitant using this one because it sounds a bit cheesy to me. But that's one idea. Let's move to a different idea real quick. I'm gonna mute this. Let's try this one. Oh, oops. It's not armed. Let's try that again. Same thing. Oh, that's weird. Let's try that one more time. Okay. Yeah, every time I do that, it's arming here for some reason. Huh. That's a weird bug. Look at that. Huh. Doesn't make sense. Does it have to do with where I'm highlighted? Maybe if I do both? Let's try that. There you go. Okay. This is also affected by mod wheel, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's another sound that we could use. And then we could also try just a string rather than a pad, like a synth pad. Let's try just using one of these guys here. This one is Pacific Ensemble. I might use that. Let's think real quick. Maybe I'll just use a CSS full patch and just see how this sounds real quick. Doing either Concertino. Oh, no. Anyways, that sounds a bit too big for me. I want it to still have like a more intimate sound. Let's try maybe doubling up. I got some other string sounds, some mandolin here. So I'll stay in this range and let's see if I can do something here. So maybe maybe we come in with that later, but that's an idea too. Okay, and then one other idea is you can do strums with an actual guitar. So let's just mess around with this. So these are other sounds I've loaded in already. This one's a little trickier to program because I have to play the chord with my right hand, but then do these kind of things. Or I could use the pattern. But for now, oh yeah, there you go. And then, or there you go. So. That's not, yeah, it's kind of wonky. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that better. There you go. That brings me some ideas. So yeah, I like that sound. Once this program right, of course, we'll get that to sound it where it should be. But I feel like it just should have the guitar start like that, and we just kind of go from there, I guess. So let's go ahead and delete this. Let's put this into the next part. Like that. So so far we have like a little riff that we're going to develop and work with here. We can just play like a section all the way through, and this is only going to be about 2 minutes long. But there might be a way to do some kind of B section too, depending. So we'll figure that out as we go. So the only other idea then is, do we just keep it simple? Do we take out that? Do we put something else in, like, let's say we do another guitar and we go just a thought. What if I did this over here? And have this more central to what we're doing. It might work. Let's see here. So let's say I put this in fingered position, or a fingers style picking. It's a little bit more soft. Good. All right, and then let's mess with the dynamic here. Let's just kind of bring all of this up just a bit at the end. So too much. Okay. All right. Just a thought. If we did that instead and move this into the other side and maybe do that on a pan right position or something. Just some things that to think about. So this would be more of the kind of the driving force. So I think it could use a little more bass, more presence in general. Okay, so that might work. Okay, so let's do that. Let's also fix this little guy up. All right, so we got ourselves a little riff, and instead of doing it this way, I'm gonna move this over here, and let's just see how this would sound. Okay, so yeah, maybe we do that. Okay, all right. So let's go to this idea here. Yeah, that would work. Let's just see how this next half sounds. We could do that, or we can go here. Or we can go. Maybe that. Oops. That's loud, huh? Okay, so we have something like that. That's our little riff. Let's see how this plays with everything again. Okay, so there is that. We got some shakers kind of adding in a little more energy. Well, let's go to the next part, shall we? So then we have, it's going to get long in the tooth on some of this, so we shouldn't repeat it too much here. Let's try. I'm gonna just delete this. Delete this. Let's try some piano here. I think I'm just gonna use this Alicia Keys. So we can go more driving like that, like rhythmically. Something like that. Or we can go like a. And then, you know, as far as like a bass line, leading tone, or you know, maybe we start on like the third. That could be more of a middle part actually, but let's see. So yeah, it's debatable where we do the bass line, but if we do that, I could do a F sharp in the B minor. That would be kind of interesting. Let's see here, but then that would mean whatever I'm doing here would have to change as well. So let's kind of do that for a second and see where it goes. Okay. That would work even better, leading that way too. So let's try something here. Okay, so there's that bass line. Whether we use this or not, I'm just gonna stick with it for a second and see what we could do. Okay, let's try that again. Let's bring this down a bit. Play around with that a little bit. kind of something like that. Something simple. Or something around that would be a little more solid, I feel. Okay, so then we go zoop. Alright, let's look at that chord. So this little bass leading tone is interesting. If I were to go that, that might sound a little better. Let's see how this plays with the bass line. Ah, man, it almost needs that. Okay, well, I guess then we'll do that. So the bass line has F sharp in the bottom. Let's just add that in. Okay, so we got some shakers. Let's just look at that real quick. So yeah, this one is pretty strong. Maybe I'm thinking we take every third note. Well, I don't know if every one of these are quantized in the right place. Let's see. Yeah, it's weird. Some of these aren't on the grid 100%. So then when I go to do these shortcut keys, it's kind of weird to see here. Like this one doesn't work. This one works a little bit, but this one works almost every time. Well, anyways, I have some shortcut keys here. Usually makes my life easier, but if it's not quantized all the way, it which I don't want it to be, then it doesn't work half the time. So I'm just gonna kind of give that a little more peak there. Look at that. So that it does do something weird at the top. Let's see. Oh, is it because I just changed the note? That's why. Okay, so let's we're just making a little variation there, and then let's go to some other things. So we have trying to make sense of all these instruments that we'll be using. We got piano, we got guitars, 2 guitars for now, maybe more to overdub. Shaker, we'll have some drum set. And then there's also little things like bass guitar that would be nice to have, like a, oops, one key of D. Yeah, so I mean, we could add the bass line. But actually, piano's also playing, tag maybe on the second time around. Anyways, let's just add that in. Just a little bit more bass there. This one overlapped a little bit, so you can't really hear that note. There you go. Okay. And then let's repeat that too at some point. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we add a tag here. Either we do B, A, or something similar to that. Oops. Let's mute this. These are some ideas I had. Alright. Anyways. Mute. So right there, let's go and do so I do have a little okay, so I do a little bit of a tag here. I wonder if we do it on both ends. Yeah, okay. Let's do it on both. So I'll just move this over here as well. So we have that. And as that goes, then we can do some other things, like some of this guitar that I had earlier. But I think that will be for a later time. So I'm going to push that over there for a sec, and let's do some kind of something like that. Just a strum. And then we go. It's kind of tricky to time this, but anyways, it's easier to draw it in. Let's see if I can put it here. Okay, so we got our chords. I'm just gonna build it real quick. Copy and paste. The paste is really slow. Not sure what's happening, but there we go. Okay, so then you got your D. We'll make this as twice as long. So we go whoop. Okay. And then I'll just do like a block chord. It doesn't leading tone on this particular library is done through the mod wheel. Anyways, now that we have that, so then we would go okay, so we hit these notes a bit softer, and we just do that 4 times, so just on the downbeats. However, this should be like a microsecond earlier, and then I think it should work. Let's see how it sounds. Well, in theory it sounded good. Let's see what's going on here. Just make sure all of that's dialed in. Oh, well, there you go. That's why. It works. It sounds like it's working. It also, it might be better. I actually had these set to start on key. Might be better to start on host for this particular situation. And I can go really far in. I think. Let's see. not. It's still kind of, you can hear us. There you go. So yeah, this is probably the best situation here. Let's go and look at the voicing. So we want to go maybe lower. There you go. I could probably just keep it there. Okay, right here. What if we went, I'm curious, we went up instead, and then, yeah, keep it there. Let's see here. Well, hello. What was that? Is it this? Okay. All right. So let's go back to the very beginning and hear how it sounds. So the chords are working okay. It's just that it's a bit loud. Has a punch, which is cool, but maybe it's a bit loud. So I gotta see something. So this has an accent with a pitch wheel, if you can see that. Anyways, I don't think that affects this at all. Okay. Well, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I gotta figure out the best velocity for this, and or volume. So maybe we go a little quieter. Oh, you know, this might not be connected yet. Yeah. Okay. Now we can move this, which is CC7 data. Haha. That's why. It's like it's kind of loud. All right. So somewhere in there. Okay, that's kind of where it was before, right? So we just dial that down. Let's dial down to I think it's the piano. Is it the piano? Let's hear that with the bass. Yeah, well, it's not punching yet. Yeah, it's that guitar, huh? There's also this guitar, though, at the same time. Okay, so let's pan this to the left so that there's some separation. You got the panned strummed guitar to the left, and this one that down here. Okay, very simple. Let's look at this. So I purposely went F sharp to that G. Do I want maybe this one to go down then? Because it sort of loses energy. And I think I might need to bring it down before the actual chord hits. That might help. I might have to do that for this one too, actually. Okay, and the other option is if that still sounds kind of weird, we might just be able to get away with strumming extra note there. And then that will sound a little bit more complete or full. Okay. All right. So going back though, it still had that punch. I'm just making sure that punch isn't too strong. Let's see. That's pretty good now. Okay, and then what's the piano pan to? I already pre-panned this, didn't I? Let's see how it sounds across. I guess it sounds probably best to the left. Especially if the right guitar starts to get a little busier. That'll complement the left piano stuff. Okay. I think we got our panning set. We got most of our instruments set. Oh, actually, I deleted that. Let's see how this sounds just real quick. If I switch the rhythm up. Yeah, okay. And then, of course, all of that will change chord-wise. So we'll do this again. We'll go ahead and go whoop, whoop. All right, so then over here, just out of curiosity, if I were to go different here. All right, good. Okay, so all that to be said, we can have this grow a little more by repeating it. Okay. All right, cool. So my idea or vision here is a melody starts to kick in somewhere either, let's just say here. Melody kicks in here, and it'll get a little busier. So we can copy and paste it for now, but it's going to change. So do this. And then that'll give us a halfway point. I'm gauging this because this red bar is basically 2 minutes long. So I'm going to say after this part, we can pause. Maybe it doesn't have to stop right here. Maybe we kind of tail it so then the pause happens here. And then it comes back in 1 or 2 measures after that. And this would be the repeat section, but bigger with drums. And that's where the drums would kick in. So I'm outlining this. And as we do that, I am going to just kind of put together a little drum thing. Let's see if this sounds good. Probably not for this beat. So let's just start fresh. Let's see here. We go. It could be like. It could be something like. It could be. Could be something like that, although might be more powerful to go something like something like this. If we do snare, I gotta be careful, but something like that. Okay. So let's just delete this and try. I'm gonna go a little faster, huh? 1, 2, 3, and. That's very good. Oh man. I'll get there. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so that's a framework that we can work through. Okay. And then there should be a little drum fill here, huh? So after on the let's just record the second half. One, boom, boom, cha, cha. Yeah, let's try again. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's get that a little bit fixed up here. Oops. Okay, so that's more or less it right there. So then that'll get something going when that time comes. And just for fun, I'll just add some bass in there. 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a low D. It'd be like drop D, huh? Oh, that's something to think about. 2, 3. Yeah. So either we go that octave or low D. It's pretty low. I didn't think about that. We could change the key at some point. See if that works better, but I'll go on a higher D for now. Well, actually, let me think about this for a second. This D is there, right? No. So I'm playing that high D over there. Okay. Anyways. 2, 3, yeah. do that. I can. Let's actually do one other thing. See if this helps drive the beat. Two, three, four. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Elijah? The new year has been pretty good. How about yours? I got sick. Other than that, it's been good. Yeah, just been keeping busy and working on a short film right now for a guy in LA. Where I don't know exactly LA, but somewhere in California. And also doing some library music, doing some trailer stuff. This thing for today for this live stream is also a bit more of a new genre for me too, so I'm just kind of messing around today. Let's see here. So I'm trying to think if we can add some toms in there too, but it's kind of hard to hear it in my head, so I might just leave it as is, and then I'll just add the bass guitar line. One, two, three, and. Except this is a G. Maybe go to the A there. So that was with the root, but if I went like this, then I would go a little bit more accurate with what we have so far. Yeah, boom, boom. Hey, Elijah, I'm just reading through your notes. Something has been going around. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Anytime I can score a film, it's always fun. It brings a lot of joy, and I feel like this is what I'm here to do. So it's nice to feel acknowledged for people that want to work with me. So yeah, I appreciate it. I hope your film festival experience was really good for this year for the Utah Film Festival. Sorry I couldn't make it, man. I had my relatives over, so it was busy to say the least. But I got sick, and yeah, so the rest of the story is there. But yeah, hope you had fun, and I know that our next film festival, the Designs Indie Film Fest, is gonna be next month, and the film that you worked on and the film I worked on are actually being screened at the same time. So we'll be able to celebrate that together. Cool, man. Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and put this into perspective. This one needs to sound more. Okay. All right. So there you go. That is the repeated riff that we'll get to in a second. What we need to do is come up with some kind of build here on the third time this repeats, and go from there. So let's just play it from the beginning to wrap our heads around everything. good. I'm gonna change one voicing or something here. Maybe it's this one. Maybe I go up. Yeah. Now, is that possible on the guitar? Let's see. Half the time I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So when you're doing a guitar chord on G, like open guitar G, it's doing that, right? That's the open G chord. So that D would work. I guess it would work if you're playing that fifth string. Although I think you might want to do like a slide here. So this is where okay, yeah, this is where maybe doing it here would be better because I have other key switches here. So if I went sustain here and then here I can go change this to like a velocity slide. Excuse me. Something around there. Okay, let's see how that works. I don't think that's doing anything. Let's see here. Sometimes these things will make it sound better, but it's a headache to program. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually doing anything. Let's see if this does anything. That's not doing anything either. Let's see here. Oh, that's working now. Okay, that works. I guess it only slides to the next note. So I guess if it's a third, it won't slide. So what do you do? Let me just think about that. Yeah, I probably should just do this. I'll do that as well. Yeah. The way my brain works is so cool. Thanks, man. Okay, so here. Maybe we do like this. There you go. Just gotta make the velocity louder. That should work. It's more convincing now. Well, let's push it over. It's weird when I play it at like in the middle of a phrase. The chord sounds off. Okay. Let's bring that up. Well, let's see here. Yeah. Something like that. Just to really exaggerate it. Okay, so then we'll have to change this rhythm. Okay, and I think I'll be happy with that part a little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. Huh. Okay, sweet. So there you go. Actually, yeah, I'm moving that line here just so that I have more options. Okay, and then maybe the piano we change. We can also overdub some like other, oops, hello, some other guitar line, something like this. Anyways, let's see here. Or it could be this one. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what the heck? This one just... Oh. The heck? Okay, let's try it. Let's try with piano for a second. No. Also the... It's kind of weird. Sustain pedals on. Yeah. I can play it. Now that could come in earlier. Maybe we do it 2 times here. Okay, let's tighten that up a little bit. I think I'll just do a quick quantize, soft quantize. Okay, and then, yeah, and we can do some variation on that. But let's see what else I could do with the left hand. Maybe gotta follow suit with that bass line on the F sharp. So but that goes a lot down, huh? From everything. Maybe I might have to alternate. So hey, Sam's in the house. Jeremiah. Oh, hey, appreciate it. Hey, Jeremiah from. Oh, actually, I'm saying that wrong. My eyes are bad. Is it Jezzeteriah? Jezzeteriah. Hey, welcome. And Sam. It's always good to see Sam in the house. It's like Kevin MacLeod, but cinematic. Yeah. Let's see here. So we'll kind of do something just to give some energy. Let's see how the guitar would play with that, which is here. Let's get the timing a little tighter on there. So this is rushing, and this one's, well, both of them, yeah. Sam was asking, have you heard of Ashitaka and San by Joe Hisashi? That's one of the best pieces of music I've ever heard. Which movie is that from? Ashitaka and San? Is that from like Spirited Away or a different one? Okay, so also I'm gonna try something here. This might be too much. Let's give it a little shimmer. I should probably put the compressor before the reverb. Okay. And we'll maybe add a little bit more to that. Oh, Princess Mononoke. Oh, that's right. Okay. You know, I probably have heard it. I don't know the title off the top of my head and what it would sound like, but yeah, I love that movie. Great sound score or soundtrack, and yeah, I'll have to check it out. And then Elijah's asking thoughts on adding a rolling cymbal crash on the energy transition. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. We can add it here, like right when the melody starts. we can also add it like towards the pause where yeah. So I'll add in I'll do that. Let's load in an orchestral cymbal. Right over here. Probably a higher pitch. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. It could start there. We could also do more like a more modern take. We're kind of jumping here, but it'd be fun to try like a sound, like a whoosh. I have lots of whooshes as well, just for fun. Maybe not that one. Yeah, something like that. This is probably the best one. That one's pretty good too. Let's see. I think maybe a classic. It's kind of cool. I use this in trailers. I've been doing a trailer album, and I've been doing so many whooshes and booms that it's like you get desensitized. But yeah, in this kind of music, it's actually really sparse comparatively. But yeah, it'd be kind of fun to use some of this as well. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, these are all ideas, great ideas. I'm going to build off of what we have here, though. Must have, yeah. Must have for cheerleaders, for sure. Yeah, and then this part, let's see, it sounds kind of rushed. Because it is. This one can go, oops, a little bit over. There we go. That sounds a little more natural. So that that's something I need to add probably in this other stuff. Go like that. Let's copy and paste that over, and then same over here. Okay, so I just need to make some variations and also build off of this. Well, okay, and the mod wheels are way down. Okay, so first off, this stuff can go louder. I'll just bring down the volume up. That's gonna do something. Yeah, Sam, I haven't really done too many trailers in my lifetime because I'm more of a film composer, but trailers is its own thing, and I've really gotten to learn more about it recently. I've been practicing and studying up on it, and I'm actually releasing an album. It'll be my first trailer album, my official trailer album. So, and that's gonna be coming out, I don't know, in the next 2 months or 3-4 months, depending on the mastering and whatnot. But it's not done yet, and I'm still waiting on. I'll be co-writing it with another composer as well. How I can get that to sound a little bit more. I guess we just bring out all of the velocity here, but also add something like go boom boom boom. Oops. We do that along with everything else. So we'll chop this up a bit. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. And this isn't realistic because of the sustain pedal, so I gotta keep that in mind too. Maybe yeah, something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then this one we mess around a little more. Or okay. This one probably can go like that. This is where I'm thinking, okay, the sustain pedal gotta be a little more realistic here. Okay, so anytime there's that, probably have to get off of the sustain pedals so that it's not sustaining, because your guitar hands or fingers can't always play all that, especially if you're doing little licks like that. But yeah, you can only do so much with being so realistic. But yeah, all of that helps. Another thing, speaking of realism, is maybe adding this as well. Just a little bit of a slide on on the guitar. See if I can find it. Oh yeah, I gotta sound this. There you go. Just little slides. As funny as that sounds, it really helps. Let's see. Just another. Something like that, right? But it's got to be a little bit before. And as you do it, there you go. The sustain pedal also has to change. Alright, see. Okay, so that's the idea. So then you do a bunch of those. Maybe not on this one. And yeah, these little things are kind of weird too. Let's see. Yeah, so this one, maybe not. Maybe I get rid of that. Okay. And I think we got it. So there's that I'll need to do as well. Oh, hello. And then do that one more time here. So this one will move over. Okay. All right. And then that extra stuff I did, I can just either just copy over. I'll just copy it over like that. Yeah, that works pretty well, even with the note in between. Okay, so we have that. That's gonna add some energy. Okay, so here maybe we grow it as well. So we might just bring some of this up. This one too. Maybe add some variation. Bring that up. Okay, so so far so good. It needs to. It will go somewhere. I feel like it's just kind of this vibe that we're setting, and that's probably all we need. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking. I just think it could use something else. I'm not sure what though. Let's see here. So energy for sure. We need to ramp it. something like that. So it was more gradual. Oops, that was too much. Bum bum. Okay. The only other one is this, the bass guitar. Oh, actually, I did do a little shaping, but I think it needs more. Okay, so let's figure out the ending on this part. Boom, 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 boom. So we'll go up. Oh, this is the wrong. Wait, is this it? Yeah. For some reason, I'm not sure why it's not doubling there. No, it's all doing that. Which one am I thinking? Oh, it's this one. This one has to move together, so. Now, why is C sharp? Because we're in D. Ah. So this one actually should be a C sharp. Oh, that probably sounds even better. Okay, yeah. That was throwing me off. Let's move this over to... I'm reading your notes, Sam, just now. Hey, congrats, man. You're able to get an indie series. Ooh. Hey, congrats. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Ostinato would fit perfectly, or something rhythmic. Yeah, an ostinato. Okay. And you're talking about this section, I'm guessing. Let's see. Let me just get this last two measures or so. The easiest way to do that is, let's see. Is it this one? I know there's some muted ones. Like, no, not this one. Not this one. Maybe this one. What am I thinking? There was one of these that was like a cool muted sound. I can't remember. Yeah, maybe this. Oh, that's it. I see. This is a different library. Is it that? So maybe we do something like that and go. That sounds a little weird. Okay, this is just a concept, but do that. We go. Okay. Anyways, I need something there. And I'm not sure if that was the best idea, but let's go ahead and try something else. So let's go in G major. Delete all this. Okay, that would work. Maybe a drum solo or drum fill leading up to the drum part. Okay. Maybe another shaker. So maybe that one, or let's see what other shakers I have. This shaker is so delayed. I like the sound, but man, it's hard to work with. There you go. So there's that. And I just have to do it. Oh, actually, it's every other, right? So it's this. All right. All right. Okay, and then let's get rid of the percussion. Mute that. That might work. So we're adding some energy there. Okay, and then an ostinato. One idea I had is we can kind of do a similar thing with the melody and just have it double, or we can have to do it something completely different, but just as a easy situation, we can do that. Oh, I see. Gotcha, Sam. Okay, and this is too high. Yeah, anyways, I gotta get learn these instruments I have and how they behave. sort of idea there. I'm gonna go like this. Like that. Okay. So yeah, a little vibrato. See if that does anything. I'm not sure if this will be final, but let's try this one. One idea. Let's try another one. Let's try this one instead. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Some delay there. Ping pong delay. Cool. These are all nice little ideas. Hey Cheyenne, it's good to see you. Happy New Year. Let's see here. One thing I always thought would be cool be transposing the whole piece up half a step. So the piece would be microtone. half a step, I see. That's cool. It's just I mean, with technology you can do that easily, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Now that I have it muted, it does sound a bit empty, so it almost needs something there, but it could just be the piano's a little quiet. And what can I do there? I mean, I could just bring up the velocity of this a little more. I don't know, but then it sounds a little wonky too. Another thing I could do is layer the melody. Just delete all that. See how that would sound. Bring this down a bit. Do like a counter melody of that. I kind of like, I mean, if it slides too much, then it sounds kind of like a country thing. But just a little bit would be cool. Let's try it. Oh, oops. All right, and then this might be my final element before adding the drums in. All right, anyways. I keep messing. little bend there would be kind of cool. Oh man, let's see. Okay, it could do that. We could just mute, or I can hold. Let's try it. I think that there's something weird there, timing wise. Da-na-na. Do-do-do. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it seems right, but note-wise, it's not the best choice, I feel. Maybe I go up. Alright. Let that actually be silent there. Alright, let's try that. A little vibrato. Okay, awesome. I think that's more or less everything I wanted. I think this could use like a compressor. And let's put this over here. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Hey, Elijah. Really like the reverse melody, kind of bluesy guitar when you first started playing with the idea. Yeah. Some of these notes are hitting harder than it should. Maybe it's the velocity, but some notes just are sampled louder than others. That's why having a compressor just helps. Like this A, for some reason, really quiet on both times. Maybe it could be because this overlapping. I don't know. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Let's hear it with everything and just see how it mixes. So that's more of a, just like the low notes. The low notes are pretty loud. So that can be controlled by velocity, which is good. Cool. All right, so we have this don't, and that's okay. I think it needs a dun 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 dun. Let's see if I have that kind of rhythm. I think I do. Oh yeah, that's it right there. So that would be even better, just to replace. So that is C#1. So here we'll go mute that. Okay, we're in G. And it's C#1. Boom. Oh, that sounds better. More realistic. Okay, but for some excuse me, it cuts out for some reason. I think it's this. I just need to extend it out. Oh, I see. And I have to host it to the DAW. I did it on the key, but I think I'm regretting that now. And let's do it on stop it within quarter note. Okay, so then we can drop out. Bum 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 bum. So I don't know when to stop it actually. I guess it's just right after that last note. So the easiest way is to do this. I don't think this is hosting the CC7. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's still hitting on the downbeat, which is annoying. There you go. And that's pretty good. There you go. You can kind of hear a little bit, but that sounds like a natural string sound. Hey, Cheyenne, working on a tension crime album for sync music. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Some heisty, dark, ominous / mysterious. That's always a fun one. Okay, so we have that. We got anything else I can play there? So maybe this. Okay, also I gotta think about panning. This probably should pan with the left of the other guitar, which is over here. So these two. 83. It's kind of loud still, so let's bring this down a bit. Favorite genre? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's just bring some of that down. 3, 4. So I think here we can add some strings. Now, which strings should I do? Maybe. Oops. What chord? G? Let's try again. 2, 3, 4, 1. Wow, man, the latency is really messing me up. I have to play in front of the beat to hear it, but then it records in front of the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, anyways, that's the latency. So it's throwing me off. Something like that. And then it can go higher. So yeah, something like that. Okay, so when it hits, it should hit pretty hard. We could add another whoosh. Then I think this groove I had earlier actually doesn't work. Now that we've played around with this. Oh, you know. Also, before we add the drums back in, I do have an idea before I forget. So this one right here. So what we could do here, I'm trying to think. So we could automate a like a really loud, echoey reverb. The easiest one is just to do a reverb and add a shit ton. Pardon my French, but yeah, we can put a lot in there, and then we automate it. So it's like this. Let's go this. Okay, I'm gonna go try this out. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, I think we need some kind of like riser effect, right? Would it be better to use it as a send rather than a mix? Let me just think about that. Okay, well, that's one idea. Maybe we do this instead. What if we go smile? Endless smile. This is a EDM plugin, but it might work with this idea here. kind of a creepy looking guy, but it's it's fun. You can get that to move a certain way. And we want something like this. This is an easy plugin. It's like it just gets rid of all the guesswork of that effect that you want to do, like an EDM. But this works really well. Let's try a different setting. Yeah, so it has to be like a hard, like this broken teeth sounded pretty good. Let's try data. So that's one idea. Also, maybe I bring it up a little bit in the volume. That might be too much. Okay, and let's go over here. It'd be interesting to see how that works with everything else. So I just have to get the right dialing in. Let's draw it in. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so almost you could get rid of that break altogether and just go right into it. So like if I did this, here's that how that would sound. Although editors would like it to have a break in between. It's good to have something like that. Have a break, even though it doesn't sound as musical if you're just listening as a bystander. But because this is for library music, you kind of need that little pause. Yeah. So the thing about that though is, do we maybe we do like a hard mute, so somewhere around here. Okay. I guess we might have to just do it right at the cutoff point. So right there. Huh. Interesting. But then that does some weird stuff too. Yeah, that's interesting. Because I can hear the riser, and that's the plugin doing that. That's the problem. Huh? What do you do? Well, first off, let's get rid of the reverb here. And I'm going to add one more thing, saturation. This is a easy one. Okay, so the only problem with this, oh, oops. Oh, there we go. I hope I didn't do something weird. Oh, yeah, what am I trying to say is that plugin's really cool, but then that riser effect is kind of a weird turn off for me. So this guy, I'm not sure how to fix that. I mean, I don't hear anymore. Let's see. Yeah, actually I hear it now. So, what do we do? So this one doesn't have the riser on it, which is good. But we have to add like more delay. Okay, so, alright, I got it now. Let's just add some more delay. So we're going to go like this and do... was it pluck? Yep, this one. Okay. And we're going to automate that too. Okay. But we have to do the automation or the effect ping pong more as a dotted thing, I think. Or maybe one against the other, so that might work. Is it playing? Let's see. Where are we? Oh, let's unsolo and solo again. There you go. That's the sound we're looking for. So that's kind of the feel that we want. Ping pong. Yeah, I mean, let's try that again. Alright, so then where are we here? Okay. We'll just bring that down just a little bit. Okay, so then there's a lot of back and forth with this, but I need to find the delay track, which is right here in the pluck specifically, and I need to mute it or bring it down. Either we mute or we automate that. Let's see how this will go. What? No. So I gotta find volume. And then bring it back in. Yeah. I might have added too much feedback. So let's bring down that again. Alright, cool. Alright, and then I'm still hearing something a little bit weird. It's probably this guy. So yeah, that sounds right to me. I could probably do that. All right, so now that we have that produced, let's go and take let's take all of this right here. Okay, so let's just put that over here. Let's take this one. I think it needs to hit harder. Particularly the drums need to change rhythm. But I'm missing other things. Oh yeah, here's the guitar. This will help. I might have to try a different strum here too. Oh yeah, definitely. So right here. And let's bring this up. It could be like that, or it could be a entirely different rhythm. Let's see. Oh, that's a crescendo. We could probably use that here, actually. Do 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 do. So let's go here. All of this is kind of wonky. Okay, there you go. So there should be a G. Excuse me. G. Like that. Okay. So let's listen to how that would all play. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. Uh-oh. Where did all that go? Sorry, one sec. Oh, I see. So all of this has to be triggered. There you go. So all of this, man, I should have done this beforehand. Oh yeah, that one's working. That one's working. But some of these just were not assigned to a certain thing. Articulation. Cool. All right. Hey, thanks, Elijah. Hey, I appreciate you sticking around and watching. It means a lot. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. So it could start that way, but I think we might need to do a different drum beat. So boom, cha, 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 cha. So, hey, okay, so if we go boom, if we did that, like throughout the whole thing, how would that sound? That's good. It's a nice, solid beat. One thing I'll do though is add a little bit more reverb. Kind of get it to sound. I mean, it already has a lot of room tone. Just a little bit more. Trying to think what would be the best one for this. Let's hear this real quick. So that's with it. This is without it. Okay, this is like a half and half. And I think there's other things you can go. You can filter. I don't think it filters the bass as I thought, but still sounds pretty good with the kick there. That could work. So like it could be a hard snare. It could also just be like toms or boom cha tom. That to me sounds pretty good. Let's do that. So maybe you go like middle floor tom and then the lower floor tom. Hey, thanks Sam. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good night. Okay, so then we do that on the second half. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, ka. Boom. That's a little too fast. Boom, ka. Yeah, boom, boom, ka, boom, boom, ka. That works. Yeah. Okay, so there's your drum beat. Okay. And then keep it going here. The bass guitar, debating if I should change it or not. Boom, boom. Maybe we just do a little bit of that. Yeah, maybe we just go do that bayou type rhythm. Hey, Lila Foe. Lila Foe's in the house. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Then let's just push it through and then see how this all feels. Yeah, so I think it might need to just hit with the melody. So what we had here. So maybe don't do that the first time. Okay, and then let's go ahead and it's like Frankensteining this, but let's go this like that. So we repeat the melody. Yeah. The only other thing is the strings. We have strings and maybe some pad or something there would be nice. Let's delete this. We don't need that. Okay, so now what to do here? Let's just mess around. It's so hard to do this with the delay there. I'll do it without. It's kind of like that. Let's try again. Oops. Okay, so let's get that velocity there to some degree. Let's go here. Okay, and then do something like that. Let's bring the volume down overall. Cool. And let's do a little bit of that. Yeah, we can just outline chords for now. Bum, 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 bum. So this one we're going to move a little bit. This is in B minor. Bum, 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 bum. What if I went... Oops. Bum 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 bum. Should be D. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and then last one would be the G major. So this is it's the same 4-bar progression, which is not uncommon. But let's see if I can mix things up later. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and repeat that. I mean, let's just put it to the end for now. This is kind of quiet, so I'll bring up more velocity, more volume. Kind of sounds good to reinforce that melody with something like this. It's subtle. Okay, and the ending. Okay, so let's get rid of that ding ding. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try that. Good old 5. So the A major. Bum 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 bum. The rhythms need to be more like this. Bum 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 bum. We could just end it that way. Boom. Let's make that louder. Let's just see if add like a cello. Okay. Yeah, that'll be our ending. Everything's louder. Boom, boom, boom. So the bass guitar would be something like that. I'm pumping it, and then let's think about the drums for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. Gradual, okay, and then let's see, kick on all downbeats. Maybe every other beat here. So boom, boom, boom. Should I do that? Okay, and then the snare stuff. So we go like this. See if we can get away with something like that. maybe I do boom, boom, boom both times. Boom, 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 cha. Okay. We'll add a snare on 4. Bring up all the hi-hats. Crash, maybe. I mean, always needs a crash at the end, right? Okay, and then here, just kind of gradually go down. I see. This needs to be deleted. And maybe this one we go down beats as well. Oh, well. Something's not right here. Oh, I see it. No, that's right. It just needs to be ahead of the beat. So it'll be like this. Okay. So there's that. Let's just keep rocking and rolling. So we got the bass guitar here. Boom, 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 boom. No. I feel like it might need to go twice as long on the last part. Just seems a little too abrupt at the end. And we could change this part too. Bum 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 bum. The rhythm should go a little harder here. Okay. Okay, so that's the ending actually. Which means this has to double up. And this one. Do a little drum fill maybe. I should have copied this before. Let's copy that, and now, oops, undo that. Yep. Okay. Do something like this. Boom, boom, ka, boom, 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 ka. Boom, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka. Maybe just do one on that one, but after that, boom, ka, boom, 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 boom. Maybe more simple, like this. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so you have that, and then the last little thing here. All right, good night, Lila Fo. So there's something. I guess that works. What if I did this? Or actually, let's do this. I see what I'm doing wrong. So I was right with the timing earlier. It's more about the the changing of the chord earlier. So, well, I have to redo a few things. Maybe I just bring this over. All right. And for me, it is getting late for me as well, so I probably will call it after this as well. I just need to add one note at the end, like that. And of course, we're missing some guitar stuff here, and piano. Okay, and maybe we'll just change this as well. Okay, so the last thing then would be just changing this. So we go to E, or actually A major, like that. And then D at the very end. Get rid of that sustain pedal. Cool. There's also this. This is an easy little thing, but this will add a lot. Is to add the A major chord here, and oh, this is actually a lighter rhythm. What about this one? Yeah, so this one would probably be the best for now. Let's see, so that actually changes there. So let's change this. To a different. Okay, cool. And there's that, and cool. Okay, so there's that. Do that, or and let that ring out, I guess. There you go. Okay, and that's gonna be it. So There's little things here and there, but for the most part, we have our piece written out from start to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and play it from the very beginning just to hear how it all sounds together. Let me go ahead and delete some of the stuff that I've just sort of sketched around during that time. But for the most part, we got it. So I'm going to do a quick shortcut key, get these all glued together. All right, and let's hear how it sounds. All right, and that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will do more live stream fun in the future. So stick around for the next time. Thanks, Cheyenne. Appreciate it. I'll be out next week on a short trip, but after that, I'll be back again 2 weeks from now. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a good one.